Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag's PostgreSQL 18 DBA tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn how to install and configure PostgreSQL 18 logical replication on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. Here we will go through the step-by-step process for the installation and configuration with the guide. So there is a difference between the streaming replication and logical replication. So in short, I will tell you the huge streaming replication when you need the HA, disaster recovery and exact standby copy. And when you want the logical replication, so you need to flexibility, partial table, cross version, cross platform, external system integration. So I have another video regarding the logical replication versus the streaming replication. So in this video, we'll go through the step-by-step process for the setting up the logical replication on Ubuntu 24, Ubuntu PostgreSQL 18 on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So we have a primary server, there's a publisher server 192.168.136.128, and there is a replica server, that is a subscriber server, that IP is 192.168.136.129, and we are using the Postgres version 18, and replication password is admin@123. Whatever the password we are using, I'm using the same password. So I need the two servers. So both the servers in running on the Ubuntu 24.04 LTS, and both the servers are running on the VMware workstation. There is a server 1 and server 2. The IP Ubuntu version is 24.04 LTS. Node 1 and Node 2. I am running with that. Both the servers I am going to access with the SSH CMD. So SSH DPT @192.168.136.128. Just copy this address because we need the only 9 at last. So password admin@123 sudo su. So this is my server node 1. Let me change the name. Primary, I am giving the name 128. Okay. So we need one more server. So this is a 129. While installing, I have given the password and username. Use the same. So this is a node 2, and this is my replica server 129, and change the tab color. Okay, so done. So this is a replica, this is my primary server. Now what I'll do, I'll go through the step-by-step process. So first step, I'll go through the install the PostgreSQL 18 on the both the servers. So I need to update the system packages and upgrade that. So sudo apt update. So same command I'm running with the both the servers, sudo apt update. So update is running on the both the server. So current whatever the packages you have, that is going to be updated to the latest version. Now I'm going to upgrade sudo apt upgrade -y. Same, I'll run the same command, sudo apt upgrade -y. So all the newly are installed. Okay. Now we'll go for the next part. So we have done this one. Now going to add the PostgreSQL apt repositories. So install the script for a pgdg add script on the both the server 2 node 1. You can check the name here also. This is the replica, this is the primary, and this is the node 1 server, this is a node 2 server. So node 1 server is my primary server. So done. Next, I will add the repository to your distro. So add this one, enter, enter. So this is done. Now I'm going to install the PostgreSQL 18. So first I will update the system again, sudo apt update. So update, because we just now we changed the source list, sudo apt update. So done. Now I'm going to install this one. So sudo apt install -y PostgreSQL 18 PostgreSQL client 18. I'm adding both. So copy this line. I need the same line on the second server also. So installation in progress. Here you can see Postgres 18 JIT just in. So all the Postgres 18 is installing here. Installation is done. Now start the Postgres, and I'm going to enable the Postgres service. So whenever the system will boot, automatically the service will start. So sudo systemctl, then start PostgreSQL. Done. Then I am going to enable this. Enable. So do the same thing on the second server also. Enable. So done. Now psql minus minus, check the version. So we are running with the Postgres SQL 18. Or you can run this command inside the Postgres user. So we'll do later. So this part is done. Now I'm going to edit the configuration file for my logical replication. So I need to do in the my primary server. This is my primary server. I'll go through that. Sudo nano slash etc PostgreSQL 18 main postgres.config. Okay. Control, okay, go down. The connection listening address, I'll put the IP address. So with the IP, it will allow the IP address for the listening. So here is the IP address. We will put 192.168.136.128. Done. Now Control W. I'll put the val label. This will be logical, for the logical replication. Logical. Okay. Then max val sender. Control W. Max val sender 10. Then max replication slot I am using 10. And password, Control W, password encryption. So SHA 256 we are going to use. MD5 is deprecated on the version 18, so I'm going to use this one. So Control X Y save. Now I'm going to allow on the HBA file, so that is the host based authentication file, PGHBA. I'm going to edit this. Go to the end, add this. So host, then replication, replication. Then here we'll use the our user. So user is replicator, IP address 192.168.136.129 slash 32. Then we need the same method. So done. So next I'll just do for the all host all 192.168.136.129 slash 32, and I will use the same. Okay. So control X, Y, save and exit. Now we have done the configuration changes, so I need to restart my service. So sudo systemctl restart PostgreSQL. So done. Now log into my Postgres user. So sudo -u postgres psql. Select version. So we are using the PostgreSQL 18. This is with the PGDG 24.04 LTS. So we have checked this. Now we are going to create a replication user. So let me get the command. So we have done this thing. So here we are going to create the replication user. Done. User is created. Now create the sample database. Done. /c testdb connected. So previously it was the Postgres database. Now it changed to my testdb. So now I am working with the testdb. So create a table. So there is a simple command is there. Create table name. There is a column names and data types. So run this command /dt. Table is created. Employee. Now going to insert two rows. This is a simple command. Insert into your table name, then column names, then values. I'm inserting two rows. So done. So we have done this one. Now create the publication for the replication. So create the my publication for the table employees. So create publication is also done. Now I'm going to exit. So we have done this. Now grant permission for the replication user. I'm going to access connect with the testdb database. On the till now I'm just working with the primary server. So we have done. Now give the permission. So grant the permission, and we are also allowing the sequence for the schema public to replicator. So both are success. We are getting the output as a grant. So this is completed. Now I'm going to exit from this console. Done. So now move to another step. So step 3 is the configure replica subscriber server. That is 129. I'm also opening the same path for the configuration file. So go there, open this. Go to the listening address. put the IP address 192.168.136.129. Okay, Control W, password. So SHA 256. Control X, Y. I have saved this one. Similarly, I'll just open with the HBA file, host based authentication file, pg underscore HBA. Go to the end, insert host all 192.168.136.128 slash 20 slash 32. Same series I'm going to use, and use the same method. Control X, Y. So we have done all the changes. Now restart the PostgreSQL. Sudo systemctl restart PostgreSQL. So done. We have done this. Okay, restart also done. Now create a subscription. Log in into the PostgreSQL. So logged in. Now create the database. Create database test db. I'm going to create same database name with this /c test db connected. So previously it was in the Postgres. Now it's changed to test db. Now going to create the same table structure. Same table structure at the primary. So done. Now create the subscription. I'm not inserting any data on the secondary server. I'm only just creating this. So this one also done. Now verify the replication status. So in 128, just run this query and check this one. So exit from this, go to the primary server, run this one. So we can able to see there is a replicator, my subscription is there, and 129. This one is showing streaming is there. So similarly, I run the subscription status. Done. So this is also running. We are getting the data. If you are not getting any output, then means that there is some issue with your configuration. So go through the step-by-step process for that. So now check with the employee table. We have inserted the employee table in the primary only, but this should show same output on the secondary also. So we are getting means that our logical replication is working fine. So for the testing purpose, I am going to add one more row on the one more data on the primary server. So insert 01, and in the secondary server, if we are checking this, we are getting the name of third one. Previously we are getting the two rows, now we are getting the third row also, and we are inserted this data from the primary. Here you can see. Okay, so it's working fine. We are getting. So you have successfully set up the logical replication on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So in this video we have learned how to install and configure PostgreSQL 18 logical replication on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. Step by step process for the installation, configuration, and all the details how to insert the data, and testing also I have done on this. So share this YouTube video with your friends and colleagues. For any doubts and query, please write on the YouTube video comment section. Subscribe my channel for the more learning content and free certification tutorial. So this is the URL for my YouTube video link. Don't forget to follow, like, share, and comment. Hope this will help. Thank you for watching.